What are you doing?
Trying to pull the motor.
What's up, everybody? Today we are actually pulling the motor the right way. We're actually going to pull it all the way out of the truck. Been running this motor about 2 years, so haven't had any problems out of it. It's done great, but just some preventative maintenance to pull it out, change some bearings, and take a look at the inside really well. Let the engine builder determine if anything needs to be replaced, but let's get started. You'll get down if you'll hold it.
Yeah. Oh, that weightlifter again. Coming out of the back.
Scoot my way a little bit, you'll get down. Let's go your way and then one of the tables.
It's heavier. Car's just been a really long time.
Oh, it's got a hat. Alright, so we already got the blower off. Next step, we got to start pulling some front drive accessories and probably do headers at the same time. And then it'll be getting underneath it, pulling converter bolts, and after that she'll just about be ready to pull out.
So one of the talking points we want to get to as we're coming apart is throughout the year we started seeing more than just moisture coming out of the back, being that the blower and the way the ports are, most of your fuel comes in the front, so this cylinder normally runs more rich. Alright, but we're starting to see smoke instead of moisture. So as we take our header off and actually look down into the port, you can see how the valve seat was leaking, or the stem seal was leaking. So as we look down, you see how it's leaked, and then on the back side of the port we have a charred mess. You can tell the difference between each port. These are clean. This one's got a little bit of moisture right off the stem, and there's a good bit more moisture in here. But through that charred bit in the back, we can tell that it was burning oil through the valve stem seal.
That's just going back to doing some preventative maintenance, and the reason you pull out the motor whenever you got an off season just helps catch a lot of things like that. And not that that could hurt a lot of stuff over time, but it could end up washing out the cylinder with oil, and not a major problem, but not something that's optimal for performance. So something we're going to get taken care of while we got it out.
I'll wipe it off for you.
Stick it down on the top of in a plug. I want to see it.
This is the worst one out of the group of them. All that moisture, that black.
Yeah.
And then this is actually the one that was burning out the software.
Nope.
It's not.
Ooh.
That sucks. This is what happens when you don't realize that the other bolt's loose. You take the last one loose and you don't have a hand on it. But wait, there's more. It's the second time today. We just don't want our aluminum to rust. Okay, that's good. Cut.
So other than making a mess, everything came out all right. Found a couple of things we need to address while we got it out. So not long after we got the motor put in, we had an issue with this, our front motor plates flexing. They were 2-piece at that time, and it ended up breaking this mount right here. We put in a full plate that comes up and over the gear drive here. Well, turns out it's been flexing still, and it broke that one there. So we've got to try and figure out a good way to fix those. And our motor plate is actually bent right here. It's pushed out probably almost an inch. So we'll have to figure out where all the flexing's coming from. And another thing is, we knew this had happened, but our 4-link broke, and it allowed the axle to shift over, and it ended up coming up and taking out the corner of the oil pan there. It hasn't been leaking or anything, no clearance issues, but we need to get it taken care of while we got the motor out. So the motor came out all right. Only thing that took us a little bit longer was trying to film everything, but soon we're going to be pulling the transmission out. I've got to fix the leaky rear diff and a couple other little things here and there, but we're going to save those for another video. But for now, I'm going to clean this up, pull a few of the other things off that the engine builder doesn't need with them, and we're going to load it up and take it tomorrow. So if you guys like this, be sure to subscribe, drop a like, and comment if you got any questions that you want me to answer about the truck in future videos or anything you want to know. So thanks for watching.